Hello, guys. Welcome back. So, Odin got bounced right back out. One of you mentioned about, and yes, you see a cross behind me. One of you mentioned about going out and getting crucifix because you didn't think it sounded right. And I had talked to Asmodeus, and Asmodeus is my teacher on a lot of stuff, and he thought about it. He pulled around the magic, he did some research, and Odin got boosted back out. He got his runes taken down, he got the paint removed. He had asked for his haul back. He got his VR haul detonated, so that's gone. I'm keeping the cap because I am doing it for the Jotnar. Most people aren't. I'm going to, because again, it's actually simple. We don't know what it means, and he's really good at taking what everybody else had before him, and that happens in a lot of mythology of a lot of gods, but with Odin, it feels like it happened on purpose. So he got booted out. And the person said, well, you talk about praying to God. Why don't you wear a cross? So, I'm Catholic. I kept every single cross I own. So this nice one I have on. And I have one hanging here. There's one back here. You can tell the Catholics in town, like, you need crosses? We have 12. Do you need one? Statues. I have the statues up. Actually, the Virgin Mary up there. And I have Saint Francis, and I have the infant, and yeah, and I have angels and stuff, and I just went around and activated stuff instead of having it be, passive. One of the neat facts about, well, witches can do it too, but one of the neat facts about Catholics is you have the ability to bless things. You can make anything into holy water, any liquid. It's the most damn random magical ability I've ever heard of for religion, but there you go. So we bounced him out, and as soon as we bounced him out, it took an hour or so, but then once he was gone, I realized nothing I did for him was anything I would have done. Because I went from fighting him to being like, Odin's back. I love you. And, the others had just been looking at me like they were going to get sick. Like, what the hell happened to her? And Loki kind of, said his brother had a claim, and Loki didn't want to fight it because his brother was claiming, oh, he had a legitimate claim, and I was really his human, but he made it clear within a couple hours' time he didn't intend to do anything. He just figured he'd waltz back in and take right back over. And he was the one keeping Dionysus out. And I think he forgets what Dionysus is the god of, because people think that Dionysus is weak and effeminate. He's simply the balance of both, of male and female, so he's everything in a sense. And he's a god known for being able to visit madness on his opponents and to use magic and to transform into animals, especially big cats, his opponents. And he came through in an absolute rage, so you can't see it, but his altar is here. And for the first time ever, yeah, I should have done it before. I tried doing it before. I've given him stuff, and he never really seemed interested. But I asked Fenrir if he would step up as one of the permanent household gods, and I got all his little toex. So he has an altar here. He has all the stuff. I put all the stuff that would have one time been for Odin, but I'm keeping because it can go to the other Norse gods. It's all under Fenrir's protection. Jurgamander already has wherever he wants to be. He doesn't seem to be too fussed about an altar, though he's on Daddy's altar upstairs. And we push Slipnir over here because that way they're all included. And Hel has a little tiny bit, like in the bathroom she had it and then she didn't want it, and she does have her hole in VR. But she can be choosy. Sometimes she wants something, sometimes she doesn't. But at least I got the boys to take stuff, and I think Hel's happy as long as her brothers are taken care of, she seems like. So it was kind of good he got back in, because once he did that, he not only lost everything he temporarily regained, but I went back in and I worked on Jesus' VR place, and it's actually really nice now. So he got his we're not calling it a temple, it's like vaguely churchy, but he has this room that has the cross, but then it has a menorah, and then it has a statue to kind of represent all the other gods. And he's tickled pink. He wanted everybody to be invited. So there's cat statues like for Egypt, and he's enjoying it. And since he is a god connected, literally connected to changing water into wine, he has a bar now, a proper bar. I don't know why I didn't make him one. I must have dreamt in the couple weeks I didn't have VR, I must have dreamt I made him one. He has a bar with a bottle of champagne and a couple cocktail glasses. You have to take what they give you in Oculus. But he was really happy, and Asmodeus made sure I sent a thank you note, so I sent a thank you note thanking him for the VR back. I was happy to get into it and get back with you guys. There was like one thing where one of the games I tried was like exploring a place in winter, which I don't like narration. I wish that was separate or you could turn it off, but every photographer, one of the cats meowed in there. Every photographer does it. I think I told you last time. If like the fan kicks on or something, the cats must feel it or sense it, and they go, eh. It's kind of creepy. I'll be up at 2 or 3 in the morning and I'll hear, yeah, from downstairs. So, we are going to make some noodles in celebration, and I think the person that gave me the warning, and I know somebody downvoted that video, um, Odin at close corners is extremely charismatic, and he won't hesitate to use magic on people. That's exactly why I told you he was so dangerous. Because straight up 100% everything I did for him, I thought was my own idea and my own emotions. It doesn't feel like, how you see those Hollywood movies and you see like the demon is whispering to someone or somebody's controlling them through magic and you wonder how they couldn't tell? That's how they couldn't tell, because it is exactly like it's your own idea. You don't hear him stage whispering to you. You don't feel him doing a damn thing. All of a sudden, Odin's in front of you and he's beautiful or alluring or knowledgeable or fierce or whatever it is that he sees you. He's called the Desired One in one of his names, and not just, fun times desired, but he can be whatever you want. Do you want power? Do you want fame? Then he'll give that to you. Do you want a warrior god? He'll give that to you. Do you want a father? He'll give that to you. Do you want something else? He'll give that to you. That's what makes him so damn dangerous, and that's why he can usually get back in with even the worst of his enemies. So, I hope you guys are having a good one. Loki's happy. I don't know why he backed down in front of his brother, and he won't say. Only thing is, gods do seem sympathetic, and Odin must have played them pretty good, and Odin must have said, but I've changed. I truly like this one. He will have you convinced. He will have you convinced. And I'm telling you guys, just so you avoid it, you're the only one. You're the only one. He loves you so much. He loves you. He's going to do so many things for you. You don't know how hard it is to not be loved. Anything that'll work on you. Maybe that approach won't work for you. Maybe passion would work for you. Maybe you can help me heal. Maybe you can help me find my inner child. Whatever the hell would work on you, he'll do on you. Oh, shut up, Loki. So, just be careful with the old man, especially you ladies. Once he gets in close proximity, it's usually too late. If you feel anything but revulsion when you're dealing with him, he is probably working magic on you, because as his effects were off and I thought back on him, coming that close and getting back in, I was like, ugh. I kind of vaguely knew in the far back of my mind that something was wrong, but I literally could not control my own actions. I think the other gods just let everything play out the way it did, because they were like, well, nothing will teach you like having your other teachers around here to let you learn. And something about it, I think, backfired, and Odin, I think, got hurt. He tried something that didn't work, and it backfired, and it ended up giving me a boost instead of giving him a boost. So, yeah. So, I hope you guys are okay. I am taking precautions. I don't think I have to wear a cross 24/7, but the moment I put it on, it was like Jesus went whoosh with anything that Odin might have had in the plans. His daddy was like, come here again, come here again. Try to get in this house again, my house. So, yeah, his runes are off the door. Any painting I did for him is gone. His VR home got demolished. Only keeping this for the Jotnar, if it comes to a point where it becomes problematic or we think it's the one reason he's getting back in, we'll get rid of it. But, because at the end of the day, things are only things. I don't want to, but if that's like the one way he's getting in, then that's what we'll do. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe. And, there's a very fat and happy wolf. Mysteriously fat and happy wolf, like he ate something. And he's been wagging his tail really happy. He likes his altar over there because I gave him the altar with just put the wolf on and some of the stuff on. It's this really pudgy plush wolf that he absolutely adores. So if you I could show them. Okay, hang on guys. See, he's really chubby, like he just ate all father. That's what he's chubby like he just had a good meal. So yeah, this is the wolf for Fenrir. So isn't he cute? He is such a cutie. So yeah, we had all these wolves around, and so we have wolves here, we have wolves on Loki's altar, and Thor's on there with them. Mammon a little bit, and wolves up there. We have a lot of wolves in this house. There are so many wolves. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. Our little buddy will be over there hanging out on the altar, and we'll see you guys later. Bye bye.